So we're getting off the ship today in Qaqortoq, Greenland. Qaqortoq. And they only let one shuttle go in at a time. I guess this is the one that's going to be let in this time. And as soon as we get a little bit out here, you'll see it's been foggy since last night. Thick fog. But there it is. There's the town. In case I didn't say it, it's Greenland. So we're on the Tinder water shuttle. Look at my breath. That's how cold it is. All right. So we're getting off the Tinder boat. And of course we've been here previously. And you know what? It hasn't changed a bit.
Good morning. How are you?
Fabulous. Watch out for tractors though when you get off. Watch out for tractors. So there's the Caribbean Princess anchored out there in the harbor. And as I pan around, well, that's the fur store. That red building on the point. If you're interested in fur, you might not be able to take it back into the US. But as I pan around, there's most of the town. So it's very small. So here's a map. We are here. We're going to go all the way up there, I think. And it's souvenir store and tours. And then there's the rock carvings. We'll come back to those. This is conveniently located right where the Tinder boats come. And they give away maps. And do they give away kids'
gloves?
I don't know. Anyway, it's super crowded. And it's a tight fit through the door. Now, their money is Danish kroner. See, they've got prices in kroner, USD, and euros. And they have the exchange rate pretty correct. It's about 650 kroner to the dollar and about 750 kroner to the euro.
Thank you.
Little wooden spoons. Some are better than others, I would say.
They scared me so much that
When we went to Alaska, the same thing happened.
used Alaska.
So you can also get in and out of the gift shop on the other end. So, Tinder boat, gift shop. There's a big lake straight up that way. And we're going to head up to it. But first we're going to look at this geodesic dome. Full of firs. Yeah, we're going to look at it from the outside, I mean. So people will tell you that Iceland is green and Greenland is ice, but I'm thinking this is the proof that that's not entirely true. Because it's green all around here. And it's Greenland. Now that's the church up there on the hill, and that's the hotel. And last time we were here, they didn't want us in that hotel. We walked in, they said no. Just no. Gift shop and Tinder port are right there. Last time we were here, watch that video, we walked up around that, but it's mostly residential. Like I say, the fur store is over that way. There are a lot of stores down that road. We're gonna come back there later.
And there's a museum right
And a museum. But we're gonna go up to the lake first, I think. Anyway, if you look off in the distance, way off there, you can see the lake, the beginning of the lake. And this is the river that flows out of the lake.
there. Cemetery.
And I've got a big little bug bugging me. Yeah, there's the cemetery up on the hill. I think we're gonna go up by there. I think we're actually gonna go up on top of that mountain. I see other people sitting up there, I think. So last time we didn't get up there. This time we're going to. So somebody has created what looks like a door there in that rock. And of course people are living up on top of it. If I remember correctly, that's a school or a college. Not that that matters. So we're going to carefully cross this street and then go up that way. So this is Anders Olsen Street. So there's the river. I don't know what river it's called. I'll try to look up the name and write it down below. We came from down that way. It's not a tough hike going up here, but it is uphill. So Janet will tell you we've only walked a third of a mile so far. And it's been a nice easy walk, other than now we're going uphill. But here's the ice bar. I'm not sure if they're open this early or if you want to drink. I mean, it's 12:30 in the afternoon, so make you do. So people are in there. I don't really see an ice bar though. Let me open the door. I don't see ice cream. So there's another little waterfall. It came up from down there. And here's the lake. Let's go up this way. I see a lot of people going further. Last time we were here, we came here and went off down there. We did walk down to that old wooden house though. So the blue building, Bursenerak, I think it's a market. So we're going to walk up in there just to see. So we've made it to the blue building, which is open from 7 to 21, and there's no public restroom. Push. Well, in this aerial photo, the tender dock is just off camera, the picture, and we are right there. So there is a big soccer field up here. Janet says that crane is right there, but we built that building. So if you're looking for Rusin Rosner, they have it. It's $38.95. Remember, this is Kroner, or Krona. If you're looking for whatever that is, oh, sausage, hot dogs. Oh, that's a big bottle of water. So they've got frozen food, ketchup. Apparently they don't have cold water, unless you like lemon flavored. Yeah, that's a ballerina. I think they're cookies. See? Cookies. M&M's. Knickknacks. And this is corny. Corny big. There was the market. These buildings were being built last time we were here. I guess they're still being built. There's shiny, shiny, colorful metal. And look at this. I think they need to pull the weeds though. So we continued on. So every home is a Lakeview home. And today's laundry day. The little market we just went in was on the other side of those buildings up on that hill. So we walked down here. There's the soccer pitch, soccer field. Of course, these mountains are solid rock. And I see a trail here and I see people way off there. So they're walking that way on the trail. I don't know if their goal is to get all the way around. There's also some seagulls out there. Of course, the ocean's right there, right? And Janet. Well, we walked down to the water line again. Like I said, I see people walking off that way. Looks like people trying to climb up the hill too. It's very steep. Although there's a ridge there, which might be easier. But I think we're going to head back and go up over that way, that hill, which overlooks the harbor, the ship, and the town. So this old yellow building with the red picket fence and the cannon is a, looks like Norseman museum.
Hello.
Hi.
You have tickets?
Oh, no.
This is the second building part of the museum.
Okay, thank you. So, of course, no, we don't have tickets.
And you might want to close that gate.
I'm not even, yeah, I might. I'm not even sure where to buy the tickets. He said it's the second part of the museum. So, I don't know where the first part is, but there it is. Here's Mike and Susie. They're from England. And they subscribe. You should too. And we're in Greenland, obviously. And there's some symbol up there on the side of that hill. But I think this is Anders Olsen Street. Of course, we walked in that museum and they said, have you got your tickets? Well, we're crossing the river now. And these people are going to jump in, I think. Feel the icy cold. And there's another walking tour group. Oh, these are kids getting out of school. And that's a car driving way too fast for all the people here. But anyway, they know what they're doing. We head back down close to the water. Of course, there's another church. The lake is up there to the left. We crossed the bridge. And now we're coming up here. You can see the cemetery from here. And it's pretty big, pretty good size. And almost all the crosses are the same. We're not going to walk through there, but you should know that this is, I guess, called the new cemetery, and the old one is around the bend here to the left, I believe. If I remember correctly. The ship is right through there. You can't see it from here, but there's the other cemetery. And I'm not sure whether this whole area is a cemetery. It's got a gate, sort of. But you see the gravestones here and there, and crosses here and there, and then a whole lot of them down there. We're trying to get up there. Now you see there's a stairway up there, and there's people on it. First cemetery we saw, this is the upper corner of it. The lake is off in the distance there. You can see it, maybe. And these people just came off the stairway, I guess. So it seems like you're going around somebody's house. It's actually an office or a business, see? Desks and computers and chairs. And the wooden stairway. So this is going to be a lot of steps. And I'm simulcasting again. So the tinder dock is right down there. So the stairway is long. Of course, it's flat and then stairs and then flat and then stairs. But if you look straight ahead, I'm gonna put it right in the middle of this picture. That's a little iceberg. And when I say little, it's probably the size of a house. A big house. And over there's the lake where we walked earlier. Cemetery. Other cemetery. So another sweeping panorama of Qaqortoq. Little iceberg. Boat driving fast. And the Caribbean Princess. You come up here and then you have to cross over these pipes, which are, I think they're just coverings for wires. And then we're gonna go up there, or up there, or both. So there's a platform that you can sit on, stand on, take your picture on, and there's a path. Now, some people climb up over on that side, climb up the face of the rock. We're taking the path. Because it has stairs, sort of. And a Christmas tree. This is a good view of the town, and that's the whole town right there. You can see almost everything from here. Yeah, I wonder if that's somebody's house. This looks like some old equipment, although maybe it's new to them. And I'm sure it's old. Oh, it's a winch to bring stuff up from down below. But I don't think they use it, although it doesn't look that rusty on the cable. But that doesn't look good. Huh. Oh, well, this is not the top of the mountain. This is the top of the hill. There's a, see? And we're not going to go there today. But we're going to at least go to the pile of rocks. That somebody knocked down. There's the lake. There's the ship. And there's Janet. Iceberg. Over there is a big iceberg. That's as big as the ship. I guess there's another hill over there you could climb, or you could go down and go all the way up. So we're heading back down. So a couple more things we want to show you in port. And then we're going to go back to the ship. Of course, we were just right up there. Now we're back on the wooden stairs. And back down into town. And there's the ship. Remember, it's a lot of stairs.
But there weren't any long stretches of stairs.
Right, it's mostly flat, and then stairs, and then flat, and then stairs. And we've only walked about 3 miles to this point right here today. So, you can do it. Just to recap, we came up that road, the side of the cemetery, past this red house with a green roof and a green fence, to this sort of forest green nondescript building. And the path is around on that side. I imagine those boats are going to be there if you come in the next few years. Maybe not. See, there's people going up. So there's some stone stairs. You go around the building. There's wooden stairs. You go through a doorway, like a vestibule, and then you end up over on that boardwalk. So last time we were here, like I said, we stopped at those stone stairs because we thought it was maybe private property, and maybe it is, but everyone went up and down them today, so last time we were the only people up here. So we used them, and we're glad we did. So that's the, I'm going to call it forest green building, and the path is on the other side, although I saw some people go up around here on the left side of it. But this is the old cemetery still. We're heading back down into town slowly. Remember, if you want to see that part of town, right there, the first store, the helicopter landing pad, heliport. Hi. Watch our other video, also called Qaqortoq, Greenland. Walking through town or something. Right? So this doesn't look older. That stuff up on the hillside looks older. But another gate, but no fence, and it's unlocked. So there's the red church we passed by on the way up. We're gonna take this little detour down here. Guess we could have gone a different way. I just want to show you these couple of buildings down here. This is the fish market. I don't know if I mentioned that before. We are probably not going to see any fish.
No, there were none in there.
Although it smells like fish. And here's some crab legs? No, those are plants. So the fish market was right there. This is like a hardware store, but they sell mosquito nets in here, among other things. They have this and scopes. See, here's a mosquito net.
Yeah, but this is more important for the price in summer.
This one's $11.
Yeah.
These are $3.50.
Yeah, but this is my every fisherman, you know. This is for all use.
Fishing poles, if you're interested. Batteries are for your Ryobi. Of course, they sell sugar. It's like a Costco kind of. Bags of nuts. They sell in bulk. Let's just say that. Sunflower oil. Toilet paper. Sleeping bags. Oh, rifles. I wonder if they'd let me bring that on the ship. French press. So we're gonna cross this bridge and go off to the right and back to the ship. So I guess I'd call this the town square. I don't know if they do, but there's little stores there. There's this fountain. And people, lot of people. And these all have to be off our ship because we're the only ship in town today, I think. And this guy playing music, sort of. And that little kid crying. Anyway, there's the museum that we walked in and out of. So, as you can see, everything is very close together. Statue down there of a woman. So couldn't you call this quaint? A quaint little town? Here's the museum. Oh, maybe this is the museum, and then you go up there because that red picket fence is the other part of the museum.
$10.
Oh. We're going to go back to the ship though. You can see the church bells and people up on the roof of the church. I guess it's a viewing platform. So I almost forgot one more thing. Well, maybe two. Here's the stone carvings. Sort of like the one at the fish market. And then this rock that these places are built on top of has carvings in it, which we're going to see. Hey, they made a bench. That was a souvenir store we walked through when we first got here. You can see the shuttles there. Tenders. Lifeboats. So there's our first carving, and this one's a little different than the others. A little fancier maybe. I wonder if they rent those. Kayaks, canoes. Anyway, you see the carvings up there? Well, let's go up. Don't fall. Whoa! Click. People selling stuff. That's a whale of a carving. So, just thought you might want to see that. We're gonna queue up. That means get in line and ride the tender. Oh, that ship seems to be in the way. The stone carvings are right around there. Here's another little shop. It looks like a second-hand store though, but maybe it's first-hand, I don't know. I think that guy is going, the Royal Arctic Line I mean, is going to slow down the tender process. So you can catch a tour right here. Those two people in the red jackets are selling tours. And of course there's a signpost up ahead. We are in the queue, but we're blocked by the Royal Arctic Line, so none of the water shuttles are leaving. And this line is just growing from Qaqortoq, Greenland.
I'm Janet,
I'm Garen.
and we'll see you in the next part.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, we're on the Tinder boat, the water shuttle now, and there was a snafu, of course, with that big red boat, and so the line got a little bit long, and actually it was longer than that. It went around to right where those two people are, and it will soon be there again. But there's people getting off, people getting on. I would have thought our tender was full. There's still people getting on. And the big red boat is, of course, the Irina Antarctica. I think it's the name Irene that is the problem.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And
you're
so
welcome.
we got water shuttles waiting, water shuttles coming, tour boats waiting. Irina is a cargo ship. And there's a water shuttle waiting to unload, and another one waiting to unload, and another one waiting to load. And that's where you would get on the tour boats, right? And we're heading out to the Caribbean Princess. Ooh, flying our colors too. And yeah, it's a little cold, mostly because of the wind. Of course, that's where we went, up that hill.